All right, I want to wrap up this series of 3 videos on making tongs. I've got my tongs made. Spoiler, there they are. They work. But I want to just kind of go through a little bit what it took, what I did to finish these things off, and just show you some of the pieces. The wind was pretty bad when I was trying to record it, so I'm going to probably do a voiceover for most of the video. But anyway, let's zoom in on the tongs, and I'll show you what I got. All right, these are the tongs after I left them after the second video. Welded on some reins. This is where I'm going to end up having to put a hole for the rivet. I'm going to end up drilling the hole because I frankly just am not very good at punching. And I decided to use a 1/4-inch bolt as my rivet, just as a starting point. I'll just end up cutting it off right about here, pushing it through, and then we'll just rivet the head over, or rivet the part that's coming out over. So let me just say right here that I didn't show me making the tongs, largely because there's a lot of really good videos out there on how to make tongs. Mine would not have been one of them. It would have been, you know, watching a guy fumble around and try to figure things out and not do it in the best way possible. So I purposely didn't show, you know, how I made it. Plus, it took me quite a long time, and I just didn't want to deal with the camera. So that's why you don't see me making them. Alrighty, well, so here are my tongs. Couple of things that you'll probably notice. I hope you can see this in focus okay. Is yes, I did weld on my reins. This was this was a bit of an adventure because the material I used, I started off with something. Well, I didn't start off. This is what I get to actually work with. This is what I started off with, thinking when I bought this at the scrapyard, I thought, oh, this will be easy. Just pull these pieces out of here. It's not. Just go buy some round stock. Anyway, but I got my reins welded on, and I didn't take a great deal of care as far as blending the weld into the existing material. I did blend it a little bit, but you know, not nearly enough to make them a finished product or something that you could show off and be proud of. That's not even true either. I'm proud of these things. I made my rivet out of a bolt, as I showed you earlier too. This is the end result. It flattened out very nicely. The result is it works great, fairly loose. I mean, it doesn't hang up too much. I still need to do some adjustment on them. You can see that this one crosses. That's just a matter of heating them up and straightening them out there. The other thing I did is I went ahead and adjusted the jaws so that they would hold something that's about 1/8 of an inch thick when they're flat. Well, when I did that, I ended up with the reins. They're too close. They really don't feel. They're too close for me. I wish they were maybe about that far apart when they're flat. So I'm going to adjust the reins again for just a little bit more width out here. My hands are fairly good size, and so I think they'll be more comfortable to me if I can grip them a little wider. We'll see. So there you go. I mean, I did it. If you're trying to learn this stuff, you know what? Best experience, the best teacher, I guess, in my opinion, is going to be experience. I watched some great guys make tongs on YouTube. Some just fantastic blacksmiths, the guys that really know what they're doing, and I watched and I watched and I watched, but I didn't really learn until I tried it myself and went through these I shouldn't say 3, but went through a lot of learning. So I would encourage you that if you're thinking about getting started and you're watching stuff, to get out there and do it. I had some people tell me, just get out there and bend some metal on your anvil. And I can tell you that that's probably the best advice I've gotten so far, is just get out there and try to do it. So if you're trying to do it, good for you. Hang in there, keep doing it. I am so far from being where I want to be, but I'm thrilled with this. So anyway, that's it. Thanks.